What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I'm Mac, and today I'm going to go over the Salvage Yard. This is from the Chop Chop DLC that just came out. I'm going to cover everything: where to buy, what's beneficial and stuff, how to make money with the business, and just a general overview. But I'll cover it all. Don't even worry about it. Let's get it started. So initially, you're going to receive a call from Yusuf when you enter into the game. He's going to tell you he wants to start a business, but what you're going to do is come to your phone or the internet, wherever, and you see a Maze Bank foreclosure. You got the new sign right here. Just enter into the site, and up in the top right corner, you can filter it down to salvage yards, and there's 5 of them, 3 down south and 2 up north. I think yesterday I said 4 because I didn't even notice this one over here, but these 2 are just, out of the way. A lot of the stuff you got to bring down to the dock. So it's just a lot of travel. So splurge a little bit, go with the extra. So I'm just going to talk about these and really concentrate on them. So yesterday I did make a video. I thought it was trash, so I scrapped it. I don't want to put out trash for you guys, but I purchased this one right here. The Laporta one, and I'm going to talk about the goods and the bads of this one. But I'm really contemplating selling that and going with Marietta Heights. I think this one's really good. And then this one's 2.4. The Laporta one, the one I bought, is the most expensive, 2.6 million, and the one in the middle is 2.5. So let's just talk about them real quick. Marietta Heights, it's right off of the freeway. Right here, you could, if you got to go down to the docks or whatever, you pretty much jump right on the street, travel down. You're there within a minute. Entering into this area, it's not bad at all. There's nothing really crazy around it. A little helicopter pad that you can land on. It's got some room, Laporta, again, if you're trying to go to the docks, you could just take the road right around the arena. It kind of cuts through here. You come down and you're right there. So rather quick, but I'm going to show you around it. Going into it, it's kind of like a maze, that scrapyard next to the arena. You're familiar with it, but it's kind of a maze. It's a little tight in spots, so you can damage cars. I don't really like it, and I thought it was going to be easier to travel over. I think this one's easier. The one in the middle, Strawberry, it's pretty good as there's access to a road. It's just off of a little alley. The alley's a little bit tight, plus there's some gang activity that happens in and around there. So all of a sudden, your car can get shot up. You're not even trying to mess with this gang. Somebody will drive by, trigger them, or you just get too close to one. All of a sudden, you're getting shot up, so you're losing money. So I think this is the answer right here, and I'm probably going to switch to it. But if you buy it, when you buy it, you just come down here, buy it, and there's different options right here, and you don't really have to purchase any of them. You could just buy now the 2.4 and get started with the business. The main business is stealing cars that we'll get into in a second. The tint is just kind of the flooring, some stuff on the walls and stuff. But you see the color change. So as I click through them, you'll see the color change. And what, 75,000, not too bad. Throw a little flair to it. So get trade rates is kind of cool, where you're receiving a discount on Morris Mutual. You'll receive a discount on claims when your car gets blown up. Plus, repairing your car at LS Customs, you'll also get a better rate, trade rate. So you can add that. It's $450,000 now, but over the next 10 years, while we wait for GTA 6, you're getting that discount. You're making it back. The tow truck is a side business. How do I describe it? You're driving the tow truck. I'll talk about it when I talk about the tow truck in the business, but you're going to pick up a car, you drive it back, they kind of scrap it and stuff, and the money goes right into your wall safe or your safe. And you can get old school beater style with a little rust, or a nice shiny version. And the only upgrades that you could do with this is change the color on it, and you'll see that later. So the wall safe you don't have to purchase. I guess I purchased it in the other one, so it's already got that check mark. But if you don't get the wall safe, I've heard, I didn't even test it, but I heard you get a small safe like the arcade. But if you get a wall safe, it holds up to 250,000, and it's kind of hybrid like um, the nightclub, as in you have to do popularity businesses or stuff like that to get more money. So more of the tow trucks that you do, it's going to add to the wall safe. Plus you'll earn a little bit just periodically, like $100 a day or something. We'll get the exact figures as this kind of plays out, but it can hold up to 250,000. And the last thing that you can purchase is the staff, and they're just going to make it run a little bit faster. Your pay is going to be a little bit more. So to do that, 625,000. So it adds up quick, because we were at 2.4 million, and now I don't even have the price of the wall safe because I already purchased it, but we're nearing $5 million. And that's the purchasing process. Now let's get into the actual business. All right, as soon as you walk into the business or your first time, you're going to see Yusuf coming out the stairs, getting all, he's got a bottle, and Jamal here, he's going to take out some ladies with them, and, it's just kind of funny, but it's a long video. I was going to show it, but it's just long, and there's some music that I have to cut out and stuff, so they're going to introduce you to the business, the main business right here with your computer, and we'll walk over there right now. But just giving you a general view of the garage. This is where your cars are when you come scrap them with the tow truck. Again, I changed the color of my tow truck to black. You could change multiple colors. But as you run around this little garage, you'll notice little things. You got the security cameras here. There's like a gas can that you could pick up, a hammer, some aid kit, and up in the office you could do a few things. Just running up here real quick, you got your snacks, you can watch some TV, you got your bong. There was a wrench here. As I walked by it, it automatically picked up, but that's there. And inside here, you could change clothes, you could take a nap. That's the general overview of it. Oh man, I almost missed it. The wall safe. After you purchase the wall safe, it is right here, and currently I don't have any money in it, but that's where it's gonna be. And if you don't get the wall safe, like I said, I heard that there's a small safe, but I don't know. I never tested it. All right, we'll jump into the main business real quick. As you come down here, enter into your computer. You do have to be a CEO or MC president, but you'll have 3 cars, and these change every week. So we can only do 3 heists a week. That's kind of trash, right? I did this one because I thought it was a cool car. It's not going to let me pull up the board. So maybe I'll do one of these so I could show you guys the board real quick. But right here under this black light is your board. So kind of like a Gone in 60 Seconds thing. If you've seen that movie, when they turn on the black light, you can see everything. And when it's off, you can't see nothing. So if any cops came in and raided the place, they couldn't see it. But that's where all your setups are. And when I did this thing for the car, there's multiple setup missions, initial setup missions, and there's multiple side tasks, and then the main heist kind of thing for the car. It was busy work. None of it was difficult. I don't think I died once. It just takes a little bit to get 395,000. And again, if you can only do 3 of these a week, it's definitely not for grinding. It's just like another side business that's cool to do here and there. It's kind of like the acid lab. It's cool here and there, but you forget about it easily, and you're not really going to do it unless it's double, triple money. My opinion. I don't know. Maybe you guys love the acid lab. But coming down over here to the tow truck business, you just kind come to the side and you'll see you could hit the right button or you could jump inside of it. And they're going to offer you to do a mission. So launch a tow truck service, or like I said, you could respray it, change the paint color to whatever you like. But that's the only upgrades. And this truck isn't that fast, so going up hills it kind of sucks. You can't hook up like a buddy's vehicle or a random vehicle in the game. I tested that. You can only hook up to the target vehicle. But all you do is launch a tow truck service. It's going to send you out to a location. It sent me way out to the Sandy Shores airfield. So I picked it up there, drove it back here, and over the next few hours, they scrapped it out, and then later on, I got the money. So that's the tow truck business. It's just kind of, again, busy work. Kind of like the auto shop where you grab or you sell the car. You can either have them sell it, or you could drive it to the location. This one, you're picking up a car from a location, bringing it back, and they're scrapping it off of one of these lifts right here. All right, so I'm going to do the next heist thing, that car, so I can show you the setup board. All right, so about 30 minutes later, we got everything set up, and it was pretty much the same process. It's different missions, of course, but the same process as the first heist I did. As in the initial thing, you go to a location, you take some pictures to scope it out. You have a couple planning work. Let me get up here. All right, so you scope it out right here where my circle is. I took 3 pictures. Good to go. It was the same as the last one. Then you open up planning work. There's 2 optional, or 2 that you have to do and 1 optional. And last time it was, I think I had to steal a key card and do something else. And it was much like this one. I had to steal a VIP pass and bypass some modules. No problem at all. Super easy. Nothing's like you can't do it right away. Like this VIP pass, it says you go into this building. It says go into the office. You go to the office. You got to search for a key. You got to search for the key. Then you can go to the office. So there's always like 2 or 3 steps to everything you do. Disrupt armor was optional. The last one, it was destroy some gas masks so the police couldn't use them. But these ones are timed. So initially you go into a like warehouse or something, blow up a crate, and then in that warehouse you're going to find a list of other delivery vehicles or delivery locations or whatever. And once you get that list, you have to travel around the map. Last time it was all in the city. This time this optional one was Sandy Shores area, and it brought me all the way to Paleto Bay to destroy one of the things. So that's the only time it took me out of the city. And then these little tasks, they're going to show up on your map as little green duffel bags. You go to it, you call Jamal, he'll tell you what to do. But it was picking up some outfits. For the other mission, I had to pick up weapons, drop them off, pick up a stun gun. And then both of them had an optional one, and both of them was pick up masks from the mask shop, same as you would do for the casino heist. All super easy, didn't die once on any of these. It's just kind of busy work to the actual robbery. So the last robbery I did, you had to break into a police station, get Tiny out. This one you have to break into like a VIP booth in Arena Wars or something and steal an Arena War vehicle. Haven't done it yet, but we'll check it out, or I'll do it real quick. All right, so I knocked out that mission real quick. It was kind of fun. Go into the arena, go into like a VIP booth. You have to fly a drone to knock this out with a little EMP burst. That was kind of difficult for me. Just this is faster than a drone, so matching up the speeds and trying to hit it with the EMP. It is one of the bonuses to get the bonus at the end. I did not get that, but overall pretty fun, pretty easy as well, and then I'll be able to sell this car. All right, let's talk about the different locations before we close out this video. All right, the first location, La Porta, here it is. It's in the scrapyard that you've seen before, but coming in the entrance, you come through here. You go through this dirt, and like this part is thinner when you're leaving and running in with a vehicle, so sometimes you can damage your vehicle, and then you're going to this building right here. So it is confusing at first where to go. Sometimes I came out, tried to take a left here. I was like, am I going the right way this way? So it was a little confusing. After you run it a few times, super easy. But the building right behind it, over here, this is where the business battle is, and this is the stairs that you exit out of after stealing like all them different packages or backpacks full of stuff. So if you're operating just over there and somebody's trying to do a business battle, they might blow you up. So that's another risk for this one. For the very first car that I stole, like the main mission, everything was right around here, kind of centralized. So the strawberry one was almost the closest. For this mission, a lot was right around the arena, so I think they all have their benefits as far as proximity to the missions. I'm sure the next one will kind of be closer to the Marietta or whatever it is location over here. But so that's gonna kind of change, but I don't like the exit and entrance over here. All right, next we'll go to Strawberry. All right, we are now at the Strawberry location. This is it right here. Looking on the map, it is central, so that's kind of cool. A lot of things happen within the city, so it is centralized, whether you're going to this Arena War mission, the one that I just kind of did, or there was the police station one that's right over here. It is centralized to everything, so I do like that. But leaving here, you have this kind of thin alleyway, this garage. So coming in and out of here, it's a little bit difficult. If you go this way, it is kind of a maze that you can sneak out, but it's a little bit more difficult. And you have some bumps under here that you might have to deal with. And then right on the other side of the building, depending on... Jeez, what happened there? Depending on which way you come in, just over here, there is some gang activity that happens. So if you been over here and stuff, you've seen all that gang activity. Sometimes you get shot at. But that's hit and miss. Sometimes it can happen. Sometimes you get in and out pretty clean. So viable option. It's mid-price range. 2.5. The La Porta one is 2.6, and next we'll go to Marietta Heights, and that one is 2.4. All right, the final location right here, Marietta Heights. I do like this one. I'm telling you. When you leave, this is like your thinnest point right here. But as you turn, you're right to the main road. If you need to land a helicopter, you got the field across. You got big open space right here. You could just land whatever. It's pretty nice. It is off to the side of everything. So going to missions, like if I had to go to the arena, that would be a little extreme. But still, you're going in the city right here, so you're just operating off of the east side. Beyond that, when you do have to deliver cars, all of a sudden you jump on this road, you can come down and you're right there, or you can come across here, right down past LS Customs, and you're right there. So it takes less than a minute. So I do like this location. It's outside the city. You don't have that gang activity. You don't have that problem. You don't have the traffic that's going, like the bruisers that are going towards the airport to battle it out, or the jets that take off going towards the city. You don't have everybody fighting in the middle. It's off to the side where there's not a lot of things going on unless they're running this same business or they have something like the vehicle warehouse over here. But other than that, I mean, you do have um, that arcade over here that a lot of people run casino heists out of. But overall, not too bad. I think it's a great option. And within the city, it's only 2.4. Again, this one's 2.5, and the one next to Arena War is 2.6. So I do like this one, and I might go with it. I might sell Laporta, but it's really up to you what you like, kind of where your businesses are at and stuff. All right, final thoughts on the salvage yard. My thoughts, my impressions of it. Overall, it's a new business, so that's cool. There's some variety to it. I like the business over here where you're actually stealing the main missions, where you're stealing the cars and everything. It's got some variety. Some of the missions were fun. Some of them were just kind of tedious setup missions. But only having 3 like heist missions per week is kind of ridiculous. It's definitely not made for grinding. You could just do it here and there, and I don't know. I think it should reset a lot sooner than a week out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe daily. I don't know. I think they should fix that. But some of the cars are cool, and I'm excited to see what comes out like next week and everything. Overall, the business, the look of it, kind of cool. I like that it has more than one location, so we have a choice of where we want to go. The tow truck thing was, I mean, it's okay. It's fun to drive the tow truck, grab a car, but again, the tow truck's slow, and I had to wait a while for them to scrap the car that I brought, and I got 7,500. So was it worth it all that time? I mean, I could find an armored car driving around the city and make 25 grand, 25 G's. So I don't know if it's quite worth it to take the time in that. But I don't want to just rag on the salvage yard missions or the business. Some of it's pretty cool, but let me know if you're going to buy it. Let me know if you're enjoying it so far. And what do you think about this 3 cars per week deal? All right. Really appreciate you coming out, sticking through this, listening to me ramble and everything. Hopefully it helped inform you to make a better decision on which one to purchase and which things to purchase along the way. All right. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.